Hello again, everybody. Harry Boxer, the technical trader at thetechtrader.com. It's Tuesday, the 10th of January, 2023. These are the charts of the day, and the market did have a good day, especially at the end where we finished at the highs for the day, going away, a nice recovery from the morning setback. Lots of stocks are looking better in here. Look at Alcoa, which is, I believe, coming out with earnings on the 18th, so we got about a week. But you can see how the 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 wave decline finished the stock as it pulled back from the high 90s to the low 30s, or mid 30s anyway, 98 of 33 in about 6 months. Recovery, the platform, the breakout today, the targets are now, let's call it 60 and 67. ACCD spiked up and out of a 4-month declining channel, popping $1.80 or 23%, 3.2 million traded. Stock closed at 954 off the high of 1012, but still it moves through 10, 15, 12 area. Gets you 11.5 3/4 and then 13.5 3/4. AEHR on a 5th wave run, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 has been exploding ever since it reached 17 a week ago. Today, 29, 12-point pop and a new high. As a matter of fact, it's a new all-time high, folks. And for me, we got to run to at least 32. That was my target last week, and then I'm looking for 36. Alt looks like a little inverse head and shoulders breakaway platform and a spike up of $1.18 or 8.5% today. If I picked up to 1.4 million, my targets would be a retest of 16 3/4, and then we're looking at 19. BIOR with a big pop on 53 million shares, jumping 292 or 138%. Obviously, appears to have exploded off of all-time low near 190 to finish at 504. It looks to me like the targets now are going to have to be around 7 and 9.5. BYSI, after exploding in December and pulling back in a wedge, broke out yesterday. Followed through today with a nice pop, getting all the way up to 246, finishing 2 1/4 up 35 cents. That's an 18.5% gain. Mine picked up a little bit, but it's going to need to do more. Your targets are 3 and 3 3/4. CECO, 2-month consolidation flag broke out today. As soon as it did, we put a swing on it. I'm now looking for a move to about 18. CVAC, exploding in the last week and a half, taking this one from 563, doubling, and more so to 1332 at the high today, finishing at 1260. Maybe do it for a consolidation pullback, but eventually I can see the stock making a move into the mid-teens. DADA overbought, 5th wave spiking up. I would be careful up here, but momentum could take this near 18. DMTK spiked up on 4.2 million, breaking a declining tops line and moving averages, as well as lateral price support, finishing at the upper end of the range, up almost a point or 45%. With 4.2 million traded, the biggest volume since June, I would have to say this stock has a good chance of a follow-through, targeting 5 and 7. EBON also been exploding for now 6 days in a row. We've been taking it from about 240 to today's high at 965, nearly a quadruple, and it's so far overbought short term. I'd be careful as well. However, momentum could carry it a little further. Next target is around the $12 range. Be careful with this one. FGEN, another biotech running 1, 2, 3, 4, came out of the wedge and exploded in the 5th wave vertically. My targets are 22.5, eventually high 20s. FRO, a big spike breakaway move of 38 million shares for 25% gain. Up against resistance, but if we get through here, 16 and 17 are your targets. First Solar had a spectacular day, up 1163 at 7.3%. Buying picked up to 3.8 million as the 5th wave starting. Once you get through 173, your targets are 190, 200 zone. FULC, another biotech breaking out of base with the target now up in the 18 zone. This has good momentum, but it's a little extended. Let's watch for better setup. ICVX, CVAC, after exploding 3 weeks ago, pulled back in a falling wedge. Today popped back out again. Didn't trade a lot of volume, but it was up 168 or 20%. Let's see if this starts something above 1120. You might see 14 and 16. KOLD, as that gas continues to drop, is now run from just in a month from 13 to 38. I have a target now of 44, but be careful up here. It's long in the tooth, although it has strong momentum. MARA, Bitcoin and related stocks and ETFs are moving. MARA in itself has got a nice reversal from 311 to 582, and it's at resistance, but the momentum could carry this one at $7. PRPL swing trade coming out of a coil. Once we got above the 560, 65 range, I'm looking for 7.575. Seed with a big pop today, the biggest volume in 4 months, with a pop of $1.27 or almost 17%. May have broken back out. A move above today's high gets me up in that 10.25, a half area, and then I'm looking for 12.25 and 14. SMMT reversed off support today, jumped from 362 to 458, finished 434 up 57 cents or 15%, and volume was decent at 3.6 million. It looks like we're on our way back to test 6 and then maybe 7.575. Taboola popped out of the coil from the little flag and today popped again, a bullish engulfing reversal bar up 24 cents. That was 7.5% though, and now I'm looking for a test of 365 and then 4.25. VCEL, looks like an inverse head and shoulders. We're at the neckline as it popped and snapped back today from 23.29 to 27.84 and finished within pennies of the high, up 388, a 16% gain. With volume surging here and having taken out the declining top line, I'm now looking for a run to take a run at 33. Vrdn, another explosive day following yesterday. Great start to the week on this one. 27 to 37 in 2 days. Also a top 20 pick for the year. I have to say at this point, I'm looking for a run to about 45, 47 zone. BYGR, Voyager broke out, pulled back, and today reversed back up again. 95 cents at 13.5%. Looks to me like it's going to test 9 and then make a run at 11. And finding ZYXI after spiking out of a multi-week coil, it pulled back, had an inside day today, back up again, gaining another 89 cents or 5.7%. Volume was a solid 517,000 for that stock. My target is getting through 17.5. If you do that, 21.22 is your target. And that's a look at some of the real hot stocks that we're seeing at detectradio.com. Good night, everybody.